Investors, who doesn't like getting paid for doing absolutely nothing? And that is exactly what I thought. But better yet, what if I told you there were some dividend gems out there that would literally pay you every single month? Now, that's music to my ears, especially when we catch such dividend stock opportunities at the right time, which we can then take full advantage of share price appreciation. But before we go any further, if you're new here, I'm Ari, a dividend investor here on YouTube, sharing all the economic insights and dividend stock ideas to help you drive more profits month over month. As for today, well, we're going to be talking about 3 monthly paying dividend stocks for the win. So with that, let's dive right in. Now investors, before we dive into these 3 monthly paying dividend stocks, among some of the greatest debates out there when it comes to dividend investing specifically is whether or not it really matters if dividends are coming in on a monthly, quarterly, or even on an occasion an annual basis. Now I want to take a quick stab at tackling this question once and for all. In short, and I'll perhaps add in my opinion, no, it really doesn't matter all that much whether you're investing into stocks and getting paid monthly or quarterly from a big picture perspective, as dividend payments frequently don't really change how much money you're actually receiving. Yet on the other hand, there's certainly a convenience factor on being paid monthly, especially if you're reinvesting dividends while a stock is trading at lower evaluations. But now I'm curious to know your thoughts on this great debate, so feel free to comment down below to let me know. And while you're at it, it would be a massive help here if you also tapped on that thumbs up button, because believe it or not, every single time a viewer out there taps on that thumbs up button, YouTube actually places this video in front of more eyes of dividend investors. And now you might as well also subscribe to get that trifecta of actionable items. Now, how about it with our first monthly paying dividend stock being Agree Realty, ticker symbol ADC. As Agree rethinks retail as an industry-leading net lease, retail industry-focused real estate investment trust within the United States, with a little over 2,000 properties within its portfolio throughout 49 states, with clients ranging from TJ Maxx, McDonald's, Walmart, Home Depot, and Aldi's, to name just a handful. And while the retail industry has been under the scope more recently, given our broader economic environment, it's the stock share price that's really taken a hit, down by almost 9% on the year, trading for about $62 per share. But as retail investors emotionally sell out of the position, insiders, who I really like to watch during these times, are actually scoring more shares worth of the stock as a couple of weeks ago. Not to mention, with a longer term hold, analysts are favoring Agree Realty with almost 20% worth of upside expected, amounting to a share price of $74.79 per share. But the best part about Agree Realty is this dividend yield coming in here at 4.51%. Next up, this wouldn't be a monthly paying dividend stock video without the one and only Realty Income, ticker symbol O, which is literally the leading net lease solutions REIT in the world at this point, having established a portfolio with over 13,000 properties leased out to about 1,300 clients across all 50 states and internationally as well in the UK and Spain. So a lot of security and a heck of a track record, with their 99% occupancy rating holding strong. Now, similar safety in terms of clientele as well, with tenants ranging from Walgreens, 7-Eleven, CVS, Walmart, Kroger, the Home Depot, and literally hundreds more. But here's what I really like about Realty Income as of this video. The share price is falling and currently below $60 per share at $57, and that honestly may even fall some more, which I'd like it to be in the lower 50s, but certainly a monthly dividend stock to come to know and love now that analysts are just always favoring Realty Income, with upside coming up by about 20% to $69 a pop. And let me tell you, it is one heck of an investment here, as you're also going to go ahead and enjoy a dividend that's coming in at a dividend yield of 5.14%. And finally, Main Street Capital, ticker symbol MAIN, which is not a real estate investment trust, but rather an investment firm which primarily is focused on providing customized debt and equity financing solutions to lower and middle market companies. Now, Main Street Capital has had quite a year thanks to the environment that we've been living in, and just an overall necessity for aid to many of these businesses, to to which Main Street is actually up by over 16% already on the year. But keep this one on your watch list because we do see it faltering here, currently down as of the last handful of days to about $40 per share. But again, I would just continue to monitor this one for a more attractive buy-in price. As for now, analysts are still seeing upside with Main Street Capital as well, coming in at $45.33 per share, which is about 11.51% worth of upside. But we are here for the above sector average dividend, coming in at a yield of, get this, 6.57%. Now investors, there you are. I gotta know your thoughts. Drop them down below. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, you're gonna love this one right here. Before you click away, tap on that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a single video.